Hi everyone, I'm Ayhan Yavuz. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today I will be talking about the energy in our homes and also if you believe that your house might be haunted. And if it is, how do you know if it is haunted or not? Or it could just simply be your own energy. That's what we are going to be talking about today. I hope that you will find this video beneficial. In so many cultures that we believe that it's not just us. We are in this human form as we continue to exist on this planet and in this realm, but some of us believe there are others around us that we don't really get to see them, maybe most of us. But some of us believe that we can see others, the other energies around us, and we name them as ghosts, spirits, sometimes poltergeists. And there are so many shows, even on YouTube, there are so many channels that they investigate hauntings, haunted houses, and ghosts. Today, not only that I want to talk about that, at least touch on that subject, but I also want to draw your attention to your own energy in your own home. Because the house itself, although it does not really look like it's a living thing, but in a way it is. Because there's always a communication between you and the house that you're living in. So if you approach from that angle, I would like you to at least to consider that when you are in your home, you're actually having some kind of interaction with that place. Now, your energy in that house is very important. Your thoughts, the emotions that you carry, your memories, your experiences, everything is important, not just for you, but for the house as well. That is for us, living beings in this realm. What about those that who are no longer with us in their physical forms? What about those kind of energies? What about living in a house that you believe that it is haunted? And how do you know if your house is haunted or not? Most of us somehow, maybe I'm gonna say ignorance. Maybe we are not really knowledgeable. Maybe we are not interested in. Regardless, whatever the reasons might be, we choose not to believe. And some of us, on the other hand, believe so much they want to see. There are people out there known as clairaudience and clairsentient and clairvoyance. They can hear, they can see, they can feel the different energies around them. For those of you who believe themselves that they are sensitive beings, then they are going to either hear or feel or maybe even see some of the different energies. But this is what I want to talk about first. You as a living being in your own home, if you feel like maybe there's another presence in your home, maybe you actually see things, maybe you hear things or you feel things, however that you receive that information about those some of us considered as spirits or ghosts. Because there's a difference between living in a house that you believe is haunted versus maybe sharing that house with different energies. If you believe that your house is not haunted, but somehow you don't get good feelings about that place, somehow something does not feel right to you, and you don't believe in ghosts, you don't believe in spirits, but something about that house doesn't feel right. And you are likely right about that too. Because you, as a human being, actually have the tools to feel what is happening around you. You communicate with your environment, anything in your home, the land itself. The thoughts you carry, the feelings you have within you, the things that you want to do, your desires, your wishes, the things that you want to do, maybe you need, whatever it is, everything within you is also being received by the house that you're living in. So if you walk into your home with negative feelings, that's the message you're sending. If you love your home, if you communicate with your home, maybe some people will think that you might be crazy because you're talking, but that is okay. The way that you actually treat your home, energetically speaking, that is going to come back to you. Think about what goes around comes around. So that is only us living beings being in that home. That's the energy. So what if there are others in the same house? What about their energies? What if you have an argument with the other person that you share your home with? That argument, the energy that gets created by that argument doesn't just disappear, stays in the house. So that becomes your responsibility, especially if you're aware of it, to clean that energy, to clear the energy. Yes, people do several things, burn in sage and this and that. There are so many ways to do to clear the energy. I'm talking about negative energy. And you need to be able to balance that energy in your home. This is an example of a house where we believe there are no other beings, there are no ghosts, there are no spirits. That house is not haunted. But you, as the occupant of that house, you do carry a big responsibility. So the way you think, the way you carry your thoughts, the way you actually work with the emotions that you want to feel, you choose to feel, you keep in your body, everything as an energetic being gets translated into a frequency. The house, the energy of the house is going to receive from you. And if you continue to have arguments in your home, negative conversations, sad memories, and illness, and all that will actually come together and it'll feed on itself. It'll grow and it'll grow. If you're not happy in that house, next time when you go back to that house, you're not going to have good feelings. And then you're going to repeat the cycle. So, yes, the good news is that you can change that energy. You really can. And ask me about it. Leave me some comments or with your questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Now, what if your house is haunted? What if you believe there are ghosts? So many people, especially now with today's technology, we have access to so much information. Everything is right there. You get onto YouTube, any other social media platform, you see people trying to chase ghosts and spirits. They deal with poltergeists. So many people are trying to do something. But it's going to come down to having a conversation, even with the other beings, if you believe that they do exist. And it needs to be based on respect. Because it takes so much energy for another energy to manifest itself, to create this apparition for you to see in this realm. That's a lot of energy. And that energy requires something That is your energy. So you actually feed that energy, whether you are conscious of it or not. Most likely that occurs in the subconscious level, but we feed that energy. Now, that creates another question. Why a human being, after they pass, they linger? Ask yourself, if you believe in those kind of things, why do they linger? Don't they have anything else to do? They come to this realm and they really haunt you. Think about that. Or are they trying to share something with you? Think about that. Just be careful. If you're not really experienced or knowledgeable about these things, just don't dive into it without knowing what you're getting into. Because just like us human beings, I think some people are nice, unfortunately, some are not. Some people are cruel, you can't even imagine that they treat each other that way. So imagine the energies now, maybe with our limited vocabulary, we identify them as ghosts or spirits. Why should they be so different then? If they were once human beings like us. So then we are talking about the energy. For those beings, remember, it's going to require a lot of energy for them to manifest themselves so that we can see them, hear them. If you're experiencing something like that in your home, if you believe your home is haunted, some energies are not going to really disturb you much, but some will actually be more active. You may know that they are being called as poltergeist, is a German word, but that is actually directly related the energy in the house. If there is unexpressed anger, frustration, unspoken words between the people, not dead, living people in the house, their relationship, if there's too many arguments and negativity in the house, please remember you contribute toward the energy of the other frustrated energies in the house. So if you see things are flying off the walls and the shelves and everything, just think about that. And think about if you play any part in that activity. Because my observation, my comment, my answer is going to be yes, we do play a part in that. Now, what if your house is really haunted? You don't really feel terrible about it. Maybe somebody's trying to communicate with you. Here's the first thing we need to do. We need to listen. Do not try to just dive into investigation. Listen. Feel. Because if there is another energy in your home, does not belong to one of you, the living beings in the home, feel the temperature change in the house. That's very important. And pay attention if you find yourself waking up around the same time every night. Pay attention all of a sudden if you think that you're hearing something. Pay attention if things are kind of like getting lost in the house. But pay attention to yourself. You are an incredible being who has the ability, you do have this ability to scan your environment. Pay attention. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your gut feeling. And then If you believe your house is haunted, if you believe maybe there is some kind of activity in your home that you're not really happy about, I would like you to just reach out to me. There are things that we can do. I live in the USA, in the state of Washington, but reach out to me. I'm sure we can talk. Now remember, we are talking about energy. You as a living being, your thoughts, emotions, your lifestyle, the things that you say, you do, the things that you surround yourself with, the furniture you buy, especially if they're antique, just remember, they do have a story. So your home, the walls, the furniture, they carry some kind of energy. They have their own story. Just like you, if you're attached to a specific furniture, after you pass, that energy gets embedded in that thing because it is connected to you. The memories created based on your life, that furniture holds that. So the house holds that. So if you buy a new home, you walk in, you feel like you're not alone, it's very likely you're not alone. I hope you found this video beneficial. And if you enjoyed it, if you found value in it, please share. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. For those of you who have been following me and have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. So enjoy your day. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.